by me. Oh, stand by me. Won't you stand by me? What? You ain't know I could do that? I could just turn it on? All right. Hopefully the microphone doesn't die this week. There's no thunderstorms, so I shouldn't get struck by lightning and the house blow up again and fucking ruin everything. Because, God be Goddin'. And like Cardi B said, God said, give it a chance. Mm-hmm. Stand by me. Oh, stand. I'll take my glasses off. By me. Won't you stand? Stand by me. I hope this doesn't die again. It was so sad. So I got a new interface for the show. And I know y'all don't give a shit. But this interface is wireless, so it comes with its own battery. I just hope I charged it. The last one fried. It's not a fucking lightning bolt proof. My bad. All right. Who knew that if lightning struck fucking in Tekechaqua or wherever the fuck that happened, it was like down the block, honestly. Whatever. The whole house shook. It broke. I cried a little bit in the corner. I was like, and I just got over it because what was I going to do? Ordered a new piece from Amazon and it came through per usual. We're back. Welcome to the show that never ends. My name is Kasabian Lavoe. I will be your host with talent on loan from God. I am sleepy. I've had a long day. I didn't sleep well. It's just I'm tired wired right now. Okay? Don't judge me. I have a yabs and then this is my other yabs. I ain't steal. How the fuck could you steal from Amazon? I sure did. I was going to try. What I was going to do was put the old one in the box and send it back. Let me stop. No, I was joking. I'm sad because my friend Simple Jack, his name is Gabe. Gabe was on here last week when we came on. And I burnt my finger. Gabe is awesome. I cook. Fuck y'all. I love Gabe. He was a really good friend of mine. And again, when I had met him, it was at an awkward time in my life. I was like on the cusp. You see, here's why I hate y'all. Y'all do this to me. Because like when y'all think of somebody being successful in music, you literally always go like 50 Cent and like Drake. And I'm like, God damn it, there's an in between. There's like successful where like mad people know your name and you can pay your bills with your music. That's a real thing. That shit really happens. And I was able to do that. No, I wasn't big like Drake. I probably would have had 45 kids with every different race in this fucking world if I was as big as Drake. Okay. I don't have the discipline to do that. Okay. My mental capacity for being famous, that shit went quick. I was like, oh my God, I can't do this. You know how weird it is that people know who you are everywhere you go? I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I don't care. But that shit got weird when like somebody knew my name everywhere I went. I don't have an easy name. It's not easy to say Kasabian. It's fucking mad syllables. 8 letters in that bitch. And I'm American. I'm as American as apple pie if you didn't know. See, I'm from the Bronx. I cry and shit when they do the Star Spangled Banner and when they sing all that shit. True. My favorite holiday is the 4th of July. Bitch. All right. I don't even know I was. Oh, yeah, because so I was on tour and basically I had to get a job because my tour was drying up and I was not able to acquire another tour while coming off a tour. And if you don't know how that works, basically, if you don't do shows, you don't make money, baby. So I was doing shows all the time and I was tired of fucking doing shows all the time and I got a job. And that's how I met Simple Jack. I was working. But let's get to it. I love Simple Jack. Y'all don't even understand. Like the job that we had wasn't even like the best fucking job to have, but we made the best of it. And I didn't realize that I was trying to hide. I can't front and act like I got a job to be in Front Street. No, I was hiding because I felt ashamed that I was on fucking tour across this whole country for 3 fucking years and I had to go get a job. That shit hurts your heart. It's really hard to be a failure in music, okay? It's not that easy to fucking make it and then have it all just disappear. And it goes so fast. It goes so fast. You work every day at it. And then when it doesn't work anymore, it just disappears. And I wish I could say my music sucks so I could just disappear in the fucking moonlight, but I can't. And I'm going to be here and bitch to y'all until I'm an old fucking man and can't do it no more. Let's get into the show. For everybody that had to take a job. Nope. Hold on. That's my fault. See what happens? I didn't even set up the the interface with Adobe, so it's recording in stereo. All right, much better. Now, as I was saying, for everybody that had a dream and had to take a job because you got to support your family and you're not a piece of shit, this show's for you today.
No.
I appreciate you.
Just no. What you mean? How I'm supposed to believe that? How you love me? Look.
I'll probably put this
tell
album
me
out.
That you love me.
Don't know when.
Well, who are you? You barely even know me. It's something new. I ain't tryna be your homie. Between me and you, they saying they not like me.
Yep.
But you knew, let's catch a vibe on the lonely. Just me and you, let's take a drive so you know me.
Can't see nothing.
That's how I do, cause baby girl, you gon' hold me. That's what I do, that's what I'm staying for. That's nothing new, that's what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to teach you something. We out here thugging out. Me and Slim stand for something. This is what it's life's about.
It's Kasabian Lavoe wine. What's going on, beautiful people? My name is Kasabian Lavoe. Welcome back. I'm live from Las Vegas. There was an idiot that hit me up in my TikTok DMs and he was like, hey, where are you located? I said, what the fuck does that matter? It's in the bio. Google it. Why do people get mad when you tell them to Google you? Why do you get so offended? And how come so many people know me for that? Because it worked. Google me. Anyway, Loner, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I don't know what you said great about, but thanks for downloading the iOS 26, because now we can do iOS 26 things. And y'all can't, if you don't got an iPhone and don't got the beta version, well, hey, what can I say? It's just, we're not the same. I got it right away. Downloaded right away. I'm walking around the house. We're going to talk about what Apple did. Okay? We're going to get into it. Don't worry about it. We got a bunch of shit to talk about. Honestly, last week's show is still relevant. We're still out here catching ketchup. You know what? Let's get into the show. ChatGPT writes the intro. We do the show. I got a lot of topics. I got a lot of freestyle topics in which I'm just going to chit chat about with y'all because I don't want to get too deep into them. But we do have a great show. And again, this is the show that never ends. This is a news show. I find stories that I look on the internet for from reputable sources, and then I read them to you terribly because the American school system fucked me up. But you still come and watch, so that's pretty dope. I appreciate y'all for that. So as I attempt to do the news and give you my opinion, and it's just an opinion, this isn't facts, unless I'm telling you a story about myself in which I'm probably lying or embellishing, so I don't tell you exactly what happened or who it happened with. None of this shit is real. It's all fucking made up. I probably don't even have a job outside of this. What if I really am successful from music and I get fat ass checks every week and I just don't want to tell y'all and I keep my teeth fucked up so nobody knows how rich I really ain't? Ooh, mind fuck. Anyway. Oh, you did? Oh, it's cute. Hold on. Let me go see. I want to go see. Oh, you stupid as shit. You stupid as shit. Yo, Doug. It's hot. I can't laugh like that, bro. You gonna make me fuck up my makeup. Okay, here's another thing before we get started. If you are a moi in Las Vegas, a makeup artist that works at like Macy's or Ulta or something like that, holla at me. I need to know my color. I got this stuff that I'm using and it ain't right. I like to cover my tattoos while I do the show so people don't know my past. I like to hide it from folks. And if you don't wear makeup on camera, to be completely honest with you, you look so bush league, like you're mad shiny. You look like a piece of meat with butter rubbed all over you. It's the most disgusting shit ever. And I have a great skin routine. It just doesn't translate well when you have all the vitamins on your skin and the camera's on with all the lights. But anyway, I digress. I don't be lying, bro. I said I embellish. And that's basically like my Joe Budden intro. I learned from the best. You know what I'm saying? All right, ChatGPT writes the intro. I do the show. I'm live from Las Vegas. I have talent on loan from God. My mentor taught me that, and I will say that with every episode because that's the reason why I do the show. Tonight, Mr. Beast is building something massive right here in Las Vegas. And no, it's not another... Why is ChatGPT playing with me? It's not another fountain. That's like a 90s Vegas reference. That's a terrible, terrible reference. We should let them know that. This one might actually change up the strip. It may, but I don't know what's going on. We'll pay attention to what's going on with Mr. Beast. Then, is Domino's trying to gaslight us? The internet swears that they never made stuffed crust pizza, but our memories say otherwise. Welcome to the Pizza Mandela Effect. This is real. Yes, I pronounced it on purpose wrong. Get over it. Also on the menu, a glow-in-the-dark red spider is out here. Now, I'm not talking about a superhero. I'm talking about literally scientists have made a red glowing spider with red glowing web. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen, and I'm so happy that we're alive to see this. You ever tried to send a Dave and Buster's voice note from your iPhone? You can't. And I will challenge everyone when we get to this subject to try and send a voice note that says Dave and Buster's with your Apple iPhone. Send it to anybody. Send it to me if you like and watch how it doesn't work. Apple got beef with Dave and or Buster's. Across the pond, the Dutch government just fell like a bike with no training wheels. Where's the tarantun? Do we have a tarantun? Oh, no. Oh, here it is. Good job, ChatGPT. In sports, the Clippers, what? Made a bold move. Let's just say they made the West look spicy. What is that about? No, not the Clippers. The Clips, you idiot. The Clips bought themselves out of their deal, and we'll talk about why. Speaking of spice, there's a new chicken war heating up. Chicken's always at war. Fast food giants are loading up their fryers and drawing out their sauces. Ooh, ChatGPT got good for this one. Meanwhile, Dollar General is thriving in places you'd never expect, and we'll break down how the discount king is running laps around his competitors. That's right, the Dollar Tree is doing better than most of your big name brands. Finally, dudes are shaving off their eyebrows for clout. Yup. Let that sink in. Sit back, relax. Let's get into the show. My name is Kasabian Lavoe. This is the Kasabian Lavoe Show. Let's go. You see, I've been practicing since I've been gone.
Oh, God.
No,
Okay.
Here's the catch. All right, we'll get into it. Don't do that. Don't be.
I do it on my long.
Don't jump in the show.
When you on top.
You get lonely. Yeah. Okay. Let's really get into this and let's dive deep. Now, the only reason I say I want to dive deep. Okay, chill out. The only reason why I say I want to dive deep today is because there was a couple of weird things that happened on the strip, and I want to make sure that we cover it. Okay. Now, yes, Domino's never had stuffed crust pizza. Let's just take that shit out of the picture. It never happened. That has never been a thing. Pizza Hut invented stuffed crust pizza as far as I remember. And my first yobs was at Domino's, bitch. I was a CSR, and my manager lied to me, and she made me a lead CSR. Didn't mean anything. She just wrote that shit on there because she knew I was the best. Anyway, when I got that job, they were like, you know who else worked at Domino's? And I was like, who? And they were like, Jamie Kennedy, the comedian. I said, wow, I'm fucked. I left. I was out of there in 3 months. Anyway, Domino's never made stuffed crust pizza. That's all bull malarkey. Yes, there was stuffed crust pizza back in the 90s from Pizza Hut. They invented it. It was like their thing. Like that was their claim to fame outside of that Wing Street shit they did. And quiet as kept, I miss Wing Street. I like good wings. And I found me a wing spot that I didn't even know was a wing spot. Domino's was trash, but so what? So what? What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? You gonna do nothing. You can't fight. So what? We used to fight. Check this out. Y'all wanna laugh? We used to fight with the McDonald's cashiers and cooks. One day I was making pizzas and this guy walked in and said, D-unit. And I said, I beg your pardon, sir. Would you like to buy a pizza? And he goes, D-unit. And he's like screaming and shit, right? And I'm like, hey, yo, bro, I don't know what that means, but you got one more time. I'm going to feel disrespected and I'm going to throw a pot of hot butter at you, right? Like, stop. And then one of the other guys was like, oh, no, we trade with them. So we just made them pizza and they brought us burgers. I don't know why the fuck they kept on yelling D-Unit, but it was just so fucking weird back in the early 2000s. People did shit like that. 50 Cent had motherfuckers gassed up. Now, let me tell you something. The Mandela Effect has really been fucking up a lot of people, and I love it, and I'm glad that we cracked it when we did because we had a great time covering all the Mandela things that occurred and didn't occur. But nonetheless, Mr. Beast is doing something on the strip that I think if he, let me see, I don't even know how to put this. Like, he's got the money to make a space here in Las Vegas that he could permanently erect and use contiguously. You see how many big words I'm using? Contiguously whenever the fuck he wants to, and have a pretty decent tax incentive by bringing it here to Vegas and doing what he does. But I don't think they're willing to. But this may be the next best thing. So we'll get into what they're building at the end of the strip and why. But I'm kind of excited. I don't know. I just like Mr. Beast doing things. The dude does like cool shit and I appreciate it. So that's that. Now, the name of today's episode is called Catching Ketchup. There's a new podcast with Fat Joe and Jadakiss. In this podcast, Fat Joe says the most ridiculous shit that you've ever heard in your entire life. Last episode I saw, he said Tory Lanez was in jail and caught ketchup. Jadakiss was like, nah, I never heard that. You and 40 million people ain't never heard Catching Ketchup. So today's episode is called Catching Ketchup because obviously that's what they call it in jail. I was literally just watching Power and they were talking about catching ketchup. So keep that in mind because catching ketchup is a real thing, says Joe. Speaking of Power, I'm watching old TV series that we admire and I want to watch them just to make sure that I got a good grasp of them. I am completely flabbergasted at how much I missed watching Power. Go back and watch Power. I'm thinking about starting a TV club. Is that a thing? I always see people start book clubs, and I'm like, I really don't want to talk about books. But would y'all be down to do like a Saturday night TV series club where we all just come on live and like discuss different episodes? Is that a thing? Do people do that? Is that a thing that people do? Do I not know about this? Did I just invent some shit? I think I did. I think I invented something. Did I just come up with something and we call it a TV show club? Is that a thing? Can we do that? Okay, bet. Saturday nights on my TikTok, we're going to do TV show series where we talk about TV shows that we love. Okay, cool. I'm glad I just invented that. Just write it down, Susan, and we'll do it. Make a flyer, goddammit. Don't be scared. We're going to do everything. All right. Whew. Now, the new Black Panther is white. That's what I read. I've been looking for 2 fucking weeks to see if this is true. They said Ryan Gosling was supposed to be the new King T'Challa. I flipped a fucking wig. I'm like, are you serious? Like, I know Disney is like fucking with us a lot. But I was like, damn, the blatant disrespect if y'all really make the Black Panther Ryan Gosling of all, like, at least use somebody that, I mean, Gary Owen, right? You feel me, right? The guy that plays Tommy. You know what I'm saying? More Black Panther than fucking Ryan Gosling. And I don't care if he's married to Eva, whatever the fuck her name is. It doesn't matter to me. There's no fucking way. If this really happens, I swear to God, bro, you might see Disney just close. So the Black Panther is still black. And if the Black Panther isn't black, we're protesting. Now, over the weekend, there was a streamer beef that took literally life of its own, and 2 lives were taken. No pun intended. Some type of altercation occurred in which the streamers beefed online and met each other in real life. The altercation, I mean, it was faster than lightning. Homeboy walks up, homeboy shoots, goes off a couple times, 2 people dead. I'm not sure if the young lady that grabbed the phone and moved the camera out the way is one of the people that died. I believe she is, and her husband. Rest in peace to both of them. I don't think they deserve to get shot and killed over whatever beef they had going on. But the other YouTuber today was in court, and he's claiming self-defense, and he's saying that he saw homeboy reach for something black, and that's why he popped off. He might get away with that. He might get away with it. I'm just going to let y'all know now, he might get away with it. His biggest charge is going to be firing or discharging a firearm in a public crowded space, like or whatever that charge is. I promise you that's gonna be his heaviest charge, because if he can say that they were gonna draw first and he just was quicker to the draw, he might get off on the dude. I mean, I thought it was premeditated if you really think about it, because he said, I don't even want to play the court game. Let's see what happens. I don't think he's gonna get a crazy sentence, and I'm almost sure this dude will be home in 7 years. I hate to say it, but if they had something on him, all they got to do is just, you know what I mean, see. He might have something. He might. I'm just going to say that. And that's just the law, because you got to prove what you got to prove. Excuse me. Apple thinks that we're stupid. That's all I got to say about the new update. I love the idea, but y'all just made everything clear. I love having the functionalities of playing with my phone and shit, but I'm almost 40. You missed the boat. I don't care anymore. I needed this shit in high school 20 years ago, 25 years ago. To be completely honest with you, I feel like Apple now is just pulling straws. My biggest issue right now with Apple as a company and what they're doing is that they're spitting in our faces and they're telling us that this is a legit new phone or new technology. None of this shit is new. And you keep selling it year after year at a higher and higher cost. I need a $300 iPhone, preferably the 17 or 18 or whatever the fuck you got coming out with all the space. I need 2 terabytes for $300 and the same bullshit you've been selling me for the past 15 years. The screens can't get no better. This is it. I haven't had a nicer screen since probably the iPhone 10. So what are you doing for me? You ain't made the phone faster. It's not like I'm doing graphic designs on my phone, so I really don't give a shit how big of a processor you put on my cell phone. You're selling me less and less at a higher and higher clip, and it's just getting ridiculous. And if Apple wants to be a company that lasts any longer, and I mean, what the fuck do I know, right? Y'all probably gonna be here for the next billion years robbing us, but we're getting robbed. My problem with buying a new car, a car that's 4 to 5 years old, is that if the technology is not there and it's not a luxury car, like a legitimate luxury car, not like a Kia with fucking leather, you know what I'm talking about? A legitimate Mercedes, a BMW, a proper vehicle. Proper. I don't want to spend $500, $700, $1,000 a month on a Maybach because that guy pissed me off and said I couldn't get one. Fuck you. I bet you I can. I bet you I can. I bet you I can. I shouldn't, but I could. You see, that's having kids slows you down. I swear to God, I'd do some stupid shit like go buy that Maybach just to make a point. It don't matter. It wouldn't get repoed, I'll tell you that shit. Anyway, I'll put that motherfucker on Turo. Oh, man. Listen, Apple's robbing us. We are being completely robbed by them. I'm not even impressed anymore. I want to buy a new computer, and I've hesitated to even look at new computers because I found out that my old iMac, I can't even use it as a 5K screen. It's a 5K iMac, and they're not going to give me the ability to hook up a new Mac Mini to it and just use it as a new computer or use it as a screen, a dummy computer. Like, you should allow me to do that. Instead, you're going to make me go spend $5,000 on the Mac Mini and $5,000 on the 4K or 5K Apple screen. That's cool, but is it going to last me more than 2 or 3 years? I'm so tired of having to buy like every single computer piece over every 5 years. My laptop has an M1 chip. We're already at like M4. They told me the M1 was the best shit y'all ever made and you couldn't make anything fucking better, and the M2 came out like a week later. I hate that shit. I hate y'all for that. The MacBook, that's a $400 computer. With the 13 should be $400. The big one should be $1,200. That's it. Y'all not offering much. That's it. iPads, the little one $250. The medium one $500. The big one $1,000. That's it. That's it. Don't offer smaller, less gigs. Just give us all the fucking gigs. We don't want see-through shit. I saw a really funny meme where a guy held a spoon and then he had a plastic spoon and said, look, iOS 26. And then he went like that with the see-through spoon. That's exactly what this shit is. I'll never go to Windows. I'm going to bitch and talk all this shit about Macs and about Apple and how shitty I think they're doing as a company. And my entire house is ran off of Apple. Like, I can't even front. I got my garage opens up, my weather, every computer in the fucking house, Apple TV, Apple this, Apple that. I love the product. I'm Apple the fuck out. But give me some loyalty. Like, I need my loyalty back. I need now, we gotta get y'all back for the Cold Crush. It's just not, y'all not Appling no more. Apple looks like a discount bargain brand that's putting them, like, Apple's doing what Supreme did. Supreme was selling you a white t-shirt with fucking stupid ass piece of red tape on it, and y'all was spending $800 on this shit. Like, that's crazy. When the fuck did a Gildan cost $800 for the fucking word Supreme across the face? It was vinyl. What? That shit was made on a Cricut. Y'all pay $800 for a t-shirt. That's crazy. Nah, I never do that. Look, like I said, I'm gonna talk all that shit, but I can't get no Android. I can't have no green bubble. What the fuck I look like? That's crazy. So Apple's robbing us with our new liquid glass, and it's cool. You know, if I was fucking 17 again, I guess. All right. Let's get into the show. Let's get into these stories. Rest in peace to those two streamers. Streaming is hard. And at this age, streaming is really hard. Like, what interesting shit can you stream about at 42? Like, it's hard, right? I'm not 42. I'm just saying that was what the streamer was. I told myself to stop playing with my 30s, by the way. So no more 40s talk. I'm still 38. I'll be 39 this year. I got mad time to go before 40. Relax. I gotta stop talking about 40 and not enjoy my 30s. Like, bitches don't be 29 for fucking 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I've been watching so much Power. It's got my brain just, I feel like I need to get back on the block. I need to go find me a Ghost and a Tommy and get to work. All right. Let's get into these topics. I'm sorry. But for real, rest in peace to them two, because that's crazy. Okay. That's crazy. And if homeboy gets off, that's even more crazy. Okay. Super crazy. I do it on my lonely. When you want tap, it get lonely. Rock. Did you kill famous? Did you kill famous? Tell me. I'm practicing to be Kanan in Power. That shit was great. I think Kanan, the kid is, oh my God. Anyway, spiders that glow red. Scientists just cooked up a genetically modified spider that spins glow-in-the-dark red silk. This is not a Marvel movie plot. This is real life. The new spider is a genetically modified spider that spins and has glow-in-the-dark webs. This shit is nuts. This was achieved by scientists at the University of Beirut using CRISPR technology, in which allowed them to edit the spider's DNA to include a fluorescent protein that causes silk to glow red under fluorescent lighting. This is the first time CRISPR has been used to incorporate a desired sequence into spider's silk protein, enabling functionalities of the silk fibers. This is scary. Now, if you don't know what CRISPR is, CRISPR would allow you essentially to edit your baby before the baby's born. Do you want a 6-foot baby with long flowing hair that doesn't go bald and has colored eyes and tans well and doesn't burn? These are things that you could literally edit the genes inside of the DNA spline and print out the perfect person. You know, 6'2", 220, jacked, blue eyes, green eyes, hair for days, binga like that, and smart. You can edit their genes to make sure they're smart as well. Why we don't use this shit is beyond me. And to be honest with you, I feel like they do use it on certain things, but hey, what do I know? I'm just a lowly, what am I again? I'm a podcaster because I'm not a news guy, right? I'm a podcaster because I'm not a newscaster. Watch out. Either way, be on the lookout because in Vegas, there's so many spiders. We may have this glowing spider basically coming to a backyard near us. We got see-through glow-in-the-dark scorpions. Trust me, I don't know if those shits are real, but they're here. And a lot of people get stung by them bitches, and that shit sucks. So last week, the Dutch government basically fell apart. The Netherlands government collapsed in true European drama fashion. And it all started with one anti-Muslim politician storming out over immigration policies. Imagine that. Stories out of Reuters. The Dutch government collapsed on Tuesday, most likely ushering in a snap election after an anti-Muslim protest. Geert Wilders quit the right-wing coalition, accusing other parties of failing to back his tougher immigration policies. But Prime Minister Dick Schoof, an independent, accused the politician maverick of irresponsibilities, and the other coalition parties denied failing to support Wilders, saying Wilders is such a weird ass name for a politician. Even Dick, whatever his name is, saying they have been awaiting proposals from his PVV party's own immigration ministry. I don't even understand what any of this means. So if you're from out there and you know the PVV and the immigration ministry over there, tell them to stop fighting. Frustrations with migrations of high cost of living and hold on. is this place suffering like our towns are suffering here in America, where they're like boatloading people in and all the costs are going up because we have to fork that over? Okay. It sounds like it. Frustrations with migrants and high cost of living is boosting the far right and widening division in Europe, just as it needs unity to deal effectively with a hostile Russia and an unpredictable and compatible U.S. president in the form of Donald Trump. In quotes, I've told the party leaders repeatedly in recent days that the collapse of the cabinet would be unnecessary and it's irresponsible. Yeah. We'll follow up and see what's going on with everything over there. Honestly, to be completely honest with you. Yo, hold up. I don't even know if them people from Vegas. Like, I don't know, homeboy. Never seen them a day in my life. And that couple, I think they were on vacation. That's what's really fucked up. I hope the Dutch get this figured out. I really do. We definitely have more news, and we'll see you now. There's traffic on the 15. It's 102 outside. Vegas ain't dirty. I kind of,
do it on my lonely.
you know,
When you on top, it get lonely.
there's a lot of changes coming to Vegas, and they might not be for the best, but be prepared to hear a lot of people leaving this place. A lot of the things that we used to like take advantage of in Vegas is definitely gone. Next story is about Mr. Beast. He's probably like my second favorite content creator. Mr. Beast is in the building, a Beast building in Vegas. It's honestly like a giant tent. If you've seen it, it's at the end of the strip and it's massive. It's right next to the South Point, and it's not Area 52. Like, it's not one of their transports. They're not building nothing in there. No, it's legitimate Mr. Beast, and they're filming Beast Games Season 2. This is so dope. First off, the first Mr. Beast Games was a Prime show that they did weekly. And it was the first game that ever gave away $5 million, which is the most money in TV history. He's doing it again. This guy, he's different. But the story's out of the Las Vegas Review-Journal. The mysterious building that resembles an aircraft hangar near the South Point is a soundstage for the Beast Games, a reality TV show owned and operated by Mr. Beast. Multiple reports are saying that the building is set for the soundstage for Mr. Beast Game Season 2 that will start taping mid-June. This is awesome. How do they know all this information, Kasabian? Oh, well, thank you for asking, because I was curious too. I was like, how do they know this? Permits listed a move-in date of May 1, and the building is expected to be torn down by June 30th. Taping is expected to be streamed on Amazon Prime Videos. The first Mr. Beast Games was filmed at Allegiant Stadium in July, featuring 2,000 contestants competing for a $5 million prize, and it was billed as the biggest competition in game show history. And it was the most money ever given away in game show history. Now, Mr. Beast can have a permanent soundstage here, and it could work out well. Even though he spent a ton of money in North Carolina and he has all that stuff going on in North Carolina, at his size, this would be the perfect place for him to have a soundstage and do things of this nature because we have the infrastructure. It's the same reason why WWE is going to come here every year. It's the perfect place to throw a show and give your fans you're not only giving your fans your experience, but you give them the Vegas experience, and it's kind of a twofer. You can pack out a stadium with as many people as you want. Fucking WWE did 2 nights and had like 60,000 people. That's 120,000 people in 2 nights. Where are 120,000 people going to stay in Kansas? You see what I'm saying? So it makes sense to come to Vegas and do something like this because you can hold these people and the infrastructure is working. While I'm glazing? Damn. That's what's up. That's what's up. Did I do good? Did I glaze good, though? Did I glaze good? Because I for sure put a Mr. Beast logo in this bitch, and he could send me some of them chocolates and shit with some money. Mostly money. Not really a lot of chocolates, but mostly money. I'll definitely take the money. Did Kendrick Lamar cause the Clips to spend 7 figures to break up their contract? Basically, yeah, Verse did. Now, Def Jam ain't been Def Jam for quite some time. Shout out to everybody that was at Def Jam. But this is interesting. Stories at a complex. Kendrick Lamar's verse is the reason Clips it ain't Clips and Pusha T, but I guess it was both the contracts. So the reason that Clips and Pusha T are no longer signed to Def Jam, as I know they're not talking about No Malice. The Virginia duo is easing the pain of Let me tell you something. Hold on. Before we even get into this, I really think that Complex doesn't know No Malice is not named Clips. And if that's legit, y'all are fucking dumb. His name is No Malice. It used to be Malice. Now it's No Malice. Not Clips. Clips is the name of the group. The Virginia duo is easing the pain of human existence in 2025 with the release of a new album, Let God Sort 'Em Out, in July. The album is expected to drop last year when they were signed to Def Jam and they had a deal, but the same label behind Pusha T's solo albums is now behind the... Wait. What? Def Jam, the same label that was behind the Pusha T solo albums, but now they're behind Pharrell's production. What the fuck is this? Is that what happened? Because I for sure didn't even know. So Pharrell bought the album and Pharrell has a partnership with Roc Nation and Jay-Z? Really? I need to look into this more because I wasn't paying attention to what happened with the Clips. So the Clips left Def Jam. Steven Victor said that they paid a 7-figure deal to get out. I believe Steven Victor. And then they signed with Jay-Z's Roc Nation under Pharrell. Can you remind me to look into that? Hey, Loner, how come you didn't tell me about this? I swear we were talking about something about this. Man, if y'all don't keep me up. Anyway, listen. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize it was that serious with them. I'm waiting for the new album. Can't wait for it. Okay. Cannot wait. I am so excited. It's going to be huge.
Okay. I do it on my lonely. When you on top, it get lonely.
There's a lady that's like 6'7", and she was like, "Do you think it's big?" And I said, "Huge." Anyway, the chicken wars are back, but wrapped up food. That's what's happening. Now it's a wrap. The fast food fights are heating up again, and this time it's coming in wraps, not buns. Popeyes, McDonald's, Wendy's, and Burger King are all rolling out chicken wraps. The chicken struggle's back. The story's out of Axios. A new battle is cooking in the fast food frontier. The industry of chicken sandwiches is over, and now wraps. I don't know why. One day we run out of one part of the chicken, but there's mad pieces of the other part of the chicken, and it's a big deal for everybody. But hey, I can't wait to get the new wrap. Why it matters? Because raving fan favorite items, damn, I sniffed into the thing, or featuring new releases. Put it like this. Y'all remember the McRib? I love the McRib. That was awesome, right? But do you remember the snack wrap? Let's keep it a buck. The snack wrap for $1 was so lit. When you was working out and you didn't want to go eat crazy, you got 2 snack wraps for like $2.76. That's it. That shit ain't cost you but $5 with some fries. You can't get that no more. The chicken sandwich thing. I never went to Popeyes and got the chicken sandwich. I went to KFC. Wasn't that impressed. I probably won't be impressed with these stupid wraps. But let me tell you something. They got me. The nostalgia. So, yes, it's a fan favorite coming back. It definitely is. And it's going to work. You think it's not going to work? Okay. Let's look at it like this. The summertime is here. Everybody needs some fast food. It has to be clean. You want to be conscious of your body, but you want to have something that has high protein, low fat, and is basically the plate is the wrap. It's fucking genius. You save money on marketing because all you're doing is just wrapping it and then giving them a fucking wrapped up wrap. This is genius. The big picture. Popeyes took the first shot on Monday, releasing 3 new chicken wraps. McDonald's said on Tuesday that the snack wrap is back in July. Yes. Wendy's grilled chicken wraps debuted back in March of 2023, and Burger King is launching the BK Royal Crispy Wrap. Oh, no, they did launch, back in 2023. Now, obviously, I'm completely behind the curve in the chicken wrap war. But I'm keeping an eye on it because if Rick Ross says they're selling chicken thighs again at Chicken Stop, I am going to protest chicken. I highly doubt it'll work. But who's going to get a snack wrap with me? Me. I'm for sure getting a snack wrap. I cannot wait to get a snack wrap. Are you crazy? I'm going to go line up right now for a snack wrap. Okay, I'll just use Grubhub. Hey, if you have Amazon Prime, save you some money and log into your Grubhub through Amazon Prime so that you can get free Grubhub Plus. Deliveries are cheaper. You get like deals and shit. I use it all the time. Dollar General's winning in the recession while everyone else is stressing over tariffs. Dollar General is thriving, more shoppers, higher sales, and yes, they might even have to raise prices due to inflation. Things never look so cheap at a Dollar General. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just makes sense. Sometimes when you see those items, I I've said this up and down. Y'all gonna hear me until I do it. But my goal is still to open like some type of a discount 99-cent store, a general store that just has knickknacks, patty wax, give dog bones, and shit like that. I think I can make a killing with something like that. Now, my store did great when I was selling furniture. That was cool. But it was a lot and it needed me there all the time. If I can get like a Dollar General or something like this, where all I got to do is just like check up on it and not have to be there. That's a thing. Like, that's exciting. I'm looking forward to doing that one day. And seeing that they're doing so well when times are bad, that's even more. Come on, pay attention. These are gems. Stories out of NPR. In the year of tariffs and some shoppers tightening their budgets, one company stands apart from many retailers because it's upgrading rather than lowering its financial forecast. The company, Dollar General, the largest U.S. Dollar General store chain so far this year. Listen, what's more impressive is that Dollar General is considered like low-end ghetto. You can't even front. Like, people don't look at Dollar General as like the place to go, but they're doing so good. They're going to blow up. It's going to be even bigger. Give them 2 years and you'll see Dollar General be bigger than they've ever been. Dollar General, let me see. People are spending more at Dollar General enough that sales have jumped 2.4% from February to April. That's amazing, actually, especially in a time like this. That could be the hundreds of millions of dollars. Compared to the same quarter last year, the company reports on Tuesday. In part, that's thanks to shoppers tracking down the deals and coming from more expensive stores. That's awesome. That's really working out. Historically, dollar stores thrive during tough economic times as more people look for cheaper places to shop. In recent months, economists have shifted their recession projections as President Trump repeatedly changed the scale on the tariffs, which at one point reached 140% on China and 10% on almost the whole world. Now, Dollar General might raise its prices because of tariffs, but it's the last resort. Now, most companies have ate the tariffs. A lot of other ones haven't. Fabletics, you know who you are. I'm going to have my VIP credit sit there for about another month, and I swear to God, you better not charge me tariffs. Anyway, CEO Todd Voss told investors on an earnings call the chain is attracting even more lower-income shoppers than usual, along with middle-income shoppers looking for deals. If you're looking for a deal, head over to a Dollar General near you. They're definitely not owned by like small mom and pops, but if you're looking for a deal, don't be too proud. Go out and get it. I'll be shopping there this weekend. I probably won't, but I'll be at Savers. We call that Macy's. It's a thing. I love thrift. Oh, there's a new thrift store like by Prim. Gotta go check it out. I love thrifting. TikTok boys are shaving off their eyelashes now. Apparently having long eyelashes is too girly. What? Hello? What? Fuck do you mean? Welcome to TikTok's latest masculinity identity crisis. No lashes, no straws, and jawline workouts called mewing. Yeah, we're confused too. No straws? I do gotta get filler right here because because of my wax and because of straws. You're right. No straws, boys. It's so gay to use a straw. It's Pride Month. It's okay. So what? So what? You use a straw. Stories out of Vox. A small but curious sign of deepening gender divide in our political frat times. Male beauty standards are getting really weird. I don't know if this is a weird thing or this is just like really digging for attention. In the latest salvo, young boys on TikTok are shaving off their eyelashes. Yeah. Why? I just don't get. They don't come back. The guy that sold me my last phone that worked at AT&T, he had his eyelashes shaved off, and they were like to a point, and I was like, oh wow, that's like so cute. And he was like, I know, right? And I was like, oh my God, why'd you do that? I would never cut my eyelashes. That's fucking weird. I need my eyebrows done, but my eyelashes. Let me tell you, young boys, if you think long eyelashes is what makes you feminine, cutting them is gay. That's weird. Why are you doing that? Like, I'm pretty sure my gay friends would think you're gay for doing that. They'd be like, what the fuck is that's not manly at all. Like that, there's nothing wrong with femininity in men with, balance, right? You should know moi or mauve over pink and salmon. You should. You should have a skin routine. You should. That's masculine. It's feminine because we learn from our counterparts, but we do want to keep ourselves youthful and vibrant for our partners, so we'll have a skin routine. I'm not shaving my eyebrows off. Another one, which is very perplexing, is the jaw training with the exercise called mewing. My daughter does that weird shit where it goes, I can't even do it. My jaw ain't built like that. I need like filler or some shit. I need buccal surgery. You see, I've learned all these terms because I'm looking into keeping myself youthful, but I refuse to do jaw exercises. Like, that shit sounds crazy. I've also read in books that we're supposed to chew on like mad hard shit as kids so that we have strong jaws, and that's why we got pussy ass little jaws, because we don't chew on hard meats and like rubber and shit. Sure. Sometimes people just don't got good jaw lines. I don't know what to tell you. Is this really working? I don't know. Now, the one that really fucked me up, which I was kind of confused about, was that they have a problem with going to Turkey and getting hair transplants. Everybody goes bald. You'd be surprised at how many men don't go bald. I myself have developed alopecia in my later age, and I find it insane that this shit don't fall off so I could just shave it, because I try. It looks weird when I shave it, and I'm not bald yet. It keeps coming back. I haven't cut it for 2 weeks now, and it looks stupid. So I had to at least give myself a lineup, and I was like, God damn it, I'm not bald. I'm just thinning. But it doesn't go anywhere. It stopped. It just thinned just enough to fucking be irritating. Anyway, I don't think there's anything wrong with getting hair transplants. That's not feminine. As a matter of fact, I think a lot more people should do things like this so that we could bring the cost down so everybody overall can enjoy. I mean, who doesn't want to have a full head of hair? Like, there's not one bald dude that you couldn't sell. Hey man, we're going to pay for you to go to Turkey and get your shit done. And they would say like, oh my God, no, why would you do that? Y'all got to learn how to use words too. What the fuck? There's nothing feminine about long eyelashes or even having a round jaw. Like, not everybody has strong defined jaws. I myself have big ass cheeks. I have big buckle. I need to have a buckle surgery to get this shit out of my cheek. I have like cheek sacs that just never fell out. Just my genetics. Sometimes we just got to learn how to live with ourselves and be happy with what we are. I hate myself. I get it. I can't afford the shit that I want to do. You think I didn't know about that fucking leg surgery to be taller in 2009? Fuck yeah, I did. And you twist your ankle and it goes, and then you stretch it out a little bit. Well, I knew all about it. It was $150K then. I think it costs a little bit more now. If I allowed myself to do all the surgeries that I wanted, I would probably look like David Hasselhoff. Shit you not. Shit you not. To be clear, we don't really know how many people are actually participating in any of these practices, but it's enough that it's gone viral, and not enough to be studied, but definitely enough to be worried. That's the news. I can't believe that that's even a thing. And I did an hour. I mean, I tried to do an hour. I did an hour. I'm happy that I did an hour, but I can't believe we ended off on that stupid eyelash story. Look, y'all, y'all need more like dude homies that don't do weird shit. You don't have to just shave your face. Maybe have a clean beard. Maybe have a clean haircut. Brush your teeth. Good hygiene, right? Things like that. That's masculine. And it's not feminine to be clean and have nice eyelashes. Like, maybe I'm confused. Anyway. Oh, wait. Everything works. So I'm here.
As you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
There you go.
And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out.
That's the show. Y'all, my name is Kasabian. Yeah. No, watch, listen.
Kasabian.
I told you.
Lavoe.
What's my name?
Kasabian.
Huh?
Lavoe.
Huh?
Kasabian.
Is this what you want?
Kasabian.
Yeah.
Lavoe.
Look, I
am the one that they look at, cause I'm different. Listen, we already knew that he gifted. On a whole nother wave, we hit it concave. Up for days.
That had nothing to do with concave.
I really don't sleep. Watching the internet like that could have been me. The sacrifice
That was made.
I do them shits like every day.
Day?
I'm rich.
Rich?
Till I see 20 M's.
M&M's.
What happened by now? 31, only 3.5 milli right now.
Yup.
I need a milli right now. Take them down to that.
All right, y'all. My name is Kasabian. Live in the moment. Don't live in the past. Be safe. Stay dangerous. Lavoe loves you.
Show my ass that brand new all black on black. How you like that? With the back to back. A convenience store, the soft 4-door, all black Ford. I bet you they knew all their names. They knew who I was. It's still Kasabian. I can get ignorant. It's empire, so they bury me. 11 will carry me. And I pray to God, no casualties. There'll never be another me. From the foe, they enemies. So why not DJ envy me? Angela Yee, or better yet, Kasabian the guy. Rose gold me, rose gold me. That was a play off the Breakfast Club. Basically, how you like your eggs. If I'm lit and bacon for them hot cakes, I came for the bread and the spread. Did you hear that? If I'm lit and bacon, damn. Spent 20K.